The Tchaikovsky Symphony No. 4 and the Hynostera Harp Concerto are two of the most bipolar opposite pieces you can get. Tchaikovsky, of course, is known as probably the most outwardly emotional composer in Western music. Hynostera also is an incredible composer, a South American composer. He's a little bit of the opposite. Hynostera is not necessarily known for his incredibly long and lush melodies. He's a rhythmic guy. Our concerto competition this year was focused on just strings and harp being a string instrument. So it was all, the traditional string instruments, violins, violas, cellos. And Rachel Knight came in and just the fireworks that she created with this Hynostera Harp Concerto on stage. It was like a galaxy of sound and effects and just really blew the roof off the house. She's using her fingernails and doing all these incredible effects that you would never sort of see a harpist traditionally do. So it's quite a feat, and I think it'll be incredibly exciting for the audience to watch. And it's actually quite a difficult piece for the orchestra to play as an accompaniment. For the Fourth Symphony, Tchaikovsky kind of created his own monster. He took the idea of fate, the most talked about, the most widely utilized theme in the history of art that one can have, and said, okay, I'm going to write a symphony about fate. Here it is. It's the one thing we can't escape. Money problems, girlfriend problems, fate overwhelms all of these different things. And so Tchaikovsky had an incredible amount of fate to bear. Tchaikovsky got into this disastrous marriage with a woman named Antonina Milyukova. Little did he know it would be such a mistake. His friends saw it, his brother saw it. And actually, this is around the time when Tchaikovsky started this Symphony of Fate. He ended up trying to kill himself. And this was also at a time in Tchaikovsky's life when he had found quite possibly the love of his life, Nadezhda von Meck, a very wealthy patroness of music. Her only stipulation with Tchaikovsky's relationship was we must never meet. And this was perfect for Tchaikovsky. She's the only woman that understands him. He never has to see her. And she sends him a tremendous sum of money, continuously, for about 15 years throughout the rest of his life. This symphony was called by Tchaikovsky Our Symphony, referring to it between he and Nadezhda von Meck. And this is the message, one of the messages behind Tchaikovsky's Fourth Symphony of Fate, is that, yes, this is my fate. I have to accept it. I also have to make the best of it. I can still live a great life. I can create great music, and I can have amazing relationships with people. The fourth movement is probably one of the biggest barn burners in the history of symphonic movements. This is essentially Tchaikovsky saying, well, if fate is such that you can't really reconcile yourself with it, look to the people. Go out, have a good time, join them. And even after you've joined them, fate comes back. It nails you. Da, 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 da. And you're the only one that notices it. The people having a great time don't notice anything. And so we end with this big carnival fanfare of Tchaikovsky saying, this is what I have to give to posterity. This is what I have to give to all of you. This is joy and reconciliation and communion among people.